Go.
Hello. According to the CBS synopsis for S.W.A.T, Season 7, Episode 12, titled Allegiance, when a gang of vicious eco-terrorists abducts the teenage son of an energy company CEO, S.W.A.T must understand the kidnappers' twisted objectives before carrying out a high-stakes rescue mission. Meanwhile, Hondo's involvement in a shooting sparks outrage in the very community he has committed his career to defending. And as Deacon is called on to help with the growing situation, he has to confront nagging questions about his retirement. In S.W.A.T episode, two young men were apprehended outside a nightclub. They attempted to sneak it through the back by bribing the bouncer at the door. He turned them down. He recognized their false IDs for what they were. He urged them to rejoin the queue at the front door. As soon as he finished speaking, a van appeared in the back alleyway. 3 passengers raced out of the van. They kidnapped the 2 students at gunpoint. When the bouncer attempted to defend them, he sustained injuries. He was the one who called the cops, and Hondo was the first to respond. He lived near the location where the van that stole the children was discovered. He instantly located the truck and forced it off the road. The children were no longer in the rear of the van. Hondo checked. The driver also got out. He was attempting to escape on foot. He armed himself and fired back at Hondo. Hondo eventually shoots him. He shot him in a busy place. Naturally, the crowd attempted to argue that Hondo was in the wrong. They initially claimed he shot an unarmed man, which lasted until the shooter's gun was discovered near the body. Hondo called for an ambulance. He remained with the suspect as long as he could. His top priority was the 2 missing children. S.W.A.T didn't know where the boys were. The shooter was hospitalized. This means he's not speaking. The shooting was also documented on social media. It reminded Tan of what had happened to Buck. Buck's shooting of an unarmed child was accidental. The kid was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Buck, however, lost his job as a result. As a result, the squad was left fragmented, and he didn't find it funny that Hondo's shooting was documented on social media. It actually provoked him. He was still enduring the trauma of what had happened to Buck. He didn't want anything to happen to Hondo, either. The boys' search, however, became more intense. Both children were identified. The boys' names were Josh Wolf and Cole Racich. Cole's family was working class. Joshua's father, J.P., was a billionaire. He oversaw Wolf Petrochemical. This was significant since J.P. received a ransom note for the boys. J.P. assured Cole's family that his staff had the situation under control and would securely locate the boys. They received a ransom demand. Cole's family believed the goal was to pay. They were wrong. When they stopped hearing from Wolf's people, they called the cops. The boys' kidnappers were not seeking a simple ransom. They were eco-terrorists. They demanded that JP stop ruining the environment with his filthy corporation. JP was not going to do that. He was asked to pay a ransom and halt all production at the company. Only JP was not going to do any of this. He had no intention of shutting down his company. It was the foundation for his wealth. He wouldn't give it up for Josh or Cole. Instead, he had his team investigate their whereabouts. Thank you for watching.